Today, we open up our 125th birthday celebration. Congratulations, McPherson College. Today, we are going to celebrate three amazing lives, three amazing McPherson College graduates. And I would tell you, students, I can remember being in your spot a few years ago, listening to some of these folks and thinking, maybe there's something here that I could take away. So I encourage you to do the same thing. So listen, enjoy, and happy birthday, McPherson College.
The last area that I didn't mention about the outstanding parts of this college was the service that this college and the alumni and the students provide for the community and the different projects around the nation that they do. Service to others is an area that I feel very much respect for and very high need for in this world. God said that He created us to do good works. It doesn't mean that I always take advantage of those opportunities, but it's on my list. And I want to share something that illustrates, I guess, the way I felt a few years ago when this inspiration came over me. You can title it whatever you like. When I look into the eyes of this lonely world, it's hard to fathom the depth of grief and its pain unfurled. There's so much more than I can take within a single glance that I quickly turn my eyes to give my thoughts a chance. I ponder on a single feat for where I might begin, but soon the bad becomes too great and troubles come pouring in. I soon realize I should look this world into its wretched face, only every once in a while to find a starting place. Then I can choose one tiny task and formulate a plan that can actually make a difference to touch and help one man. When I can find one tiny need in this place I live, I soon begin to understand there is a need to give. I glance again into the eyes, only for a moment though. I see a larger picture now. It's growing true, I know. Whether only in my tiny space or around the globe I peer, giving is the answer. To me this now is quite clear. To give my love where there is hate will weaken Satan's hold. Upon that life, though I know it not, God gives His love untold. To give encouragement to one that's down will surely bring a smile, even only if in their heart it allows them rest a while. To give some hope where there is doubt, could their profit be? By sharing of my wealth, of course, for food and warmth for thee. To give my time, do not leave out. It's sweeter more than honey. My hands can work to show God's love. It's more valuable than my money. To give my friendship to a neighbor, what a novel thought. God commands me to do this always, so always I surely ought. To give my prayers for my brother, help to show me how. Let's not wait until tomorrow. Let's begin right now. To those in need, not just in want, I am reminded in this verse to give, then give some more of what God gives me first. For in my gift, God promises me that I cannot outgive His loving peace and living hope. It's these I can't outlive. So after every little effort in making this world a greater place, I'm reminded still my cup stays full of His boundless, holy, loving grace. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, it goes without saying that I'm absolutely honored to be receiving this award, and what really makes it special for me is the fact that Roger Stout was the person that introduced me. You know, anyone who's ever had him as a professor, I mean, knows that, you know, not only is he very smart, very experienced, and a good educator, he's also a good, wholesome, clean-living person that's just been a wonderful role model and mentor for anybody. So thanks for that. But I just have a quick message that I wanted to share with the students, and that is, and someone told me this when I was a student. I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to them because I didn't think it really mattered. But looking back on it, they had a very good point, and that is to cherish your time when you're here as a student, because I remember being so eager to get done with school and get out of the real world and start working and making money and all that stuff, because you're so eager to get onto that next phase of your life. But, you know, looking back, you know, I have so many wonderful memories as a student, and, you know, and I think to some of my classmates who may not have as fond of feelings about the places I do, and I look back to what they did, and they're the ones that spent most of their free time, you know, wearing sweatpants, you know, watching TV and playing video games, slurping on cherry limeades from Sonic. And, you know, if that's their only memory from school, they're not going to have good memories. But, you know, and trust me, we did not have a whole lot of money, but we would, whenever we could, we'd load up a few cars and go to, whether it's junkyards or swap meets or car shows or that trip to the Bonneville Salt Flats. And these are the memories that you're going to cherish and take with you forever. And you're going to make some of your best friends lifelong friendships. So, I mean, really, when someone told me that, they knew what they were talking about, and that's really my message to you guys. So once again, I'm absolutely honored to be receiving this award. Thank you, President Schneider, thank you, Roger, and thank you, McPherson College.
It was said that in Mr. Klinger's time here, that he was not only good at turning wrenches, but he liked to style his hair and look good as well. Now, I do believe that all of the auto restoration majors here now could take a lesson from him. He is a very good-looking man. Also, I don't think that you wore gym shorts on a daily basis, did you?
No.
Well then, 80% of the athletes here could take a lesson as well. Mr. Klinger, I present to you a hairnet, a genuine hairnet, from the McPherson College cafeteria in honor of your time here. You are a fabulous man. Thank you.
My favorite book when I was a kid was titled Professor Warmbug and Search for the Zipperump a Zoo. It's a cute little story about a professor who dresses like an Indiana Jones explorer and collects what you might call exotic animals. Every animal from A to Z, well, except the Z, the Zipperumpa Zoo. This last animal has evaded him and no one has ever been able to catch one. So Professor Warmbug sets out on a journey for the elusive Zipperumpa Zoo. He sets a trap. He searches in the sea, he disguises himself as a bird, he hikes to the top of a peak and deep within caves. Disappointed that he cannot find the Zipperumpa Zoo in all of his efforts, the professor returns home, takes a bath, and falls asleep in front of the fire in his living room. As he drifts off, he laments that he will never have a Zipperumpa Zoo of his very own. And wouldn't you know that as soon as he drifts off, a room full of Zipperumpa Zoos appear in lively fashion in the professor's living room to end the story. I loved this story as a kid. I think what I loved the most were the pictures, filled with color and creatures and another story being told all without words. The book went out of print sometime after I outgrew picture books. And it wasn't until I was in college, writing a report on a children's author, that I happened to rediscover the story of Professor Warmbug. And I still love this story. But what I love about this story as an adult is the passionate search for something that we can't see. I'm extremely grateful today to be standing before you, accepting this distinction for service to profession, community, and college. I feel honored because my, quote, profession has been a mix of jobs in the last 15 years, lasting the longest, I think, well, here as an RD for 3 years. And I was doing everything but what I got my degree in, much to the chagrin of Jean and Dr. K, I'm sure. It is a true mark of an institution committed to liberal arts education to recognize the passion and service involved in one's search, similar to Professor Warmbug and his search. And so today, I want to thank McPherson College for understanding that what you do matters. Living life matters. Searching with passion matters. And I think that the events of the past few weeks have shown that no one understands that living and searching in life like you do. So thank you to all who have shaped me to be who I am today and getting to where I am today. And for all of you sitting out here today, my wish for you is that you keep searching for your Zipper-Umpa-Zoo and that you don't fall asleep before you see it. Thank you.